So there was something I was trying to get at with this. Yeah, it is a journey, and it might not always feel like that. But the more you grow, the more you grow through and go through things, the more you do realize that it is just this state of perpetual growth, of movement and change. And I like coming to the ocean to meditate because of the waves, and it creates this thing that you can always just fall back on, you know. The mind starts spinning, but eventually, if you just listen, you know, to the waves, the mind starts moving in that same pattern, in that flow, and you're surrendered to it. And that's what we have to do in order to change and to grow, is to surrender to the process of change and growth. Surrender is a very scary thing. You know, most people are afraid to let go. We're so afraid to let go of things that we're holding on to. But the less you hold on, the more you really have. Part of the problem with growth is that growth requires pain. But we hate pain, we're so afraid of it. But it's unavoidable, you know? We can't be afraid of things that are inevitable. Pain is inevitable, change is inevitable, growth is inevitable. You know? So is death. But we're so afraid of that. Also take the time today to say, honor the pain and the sorrow. Give it the time and the space it deserves, because it's real. You know, we live in this great wound of our time. You know, a lot of us younger folks are the product of, I would say, a reckless generation. I would say a corrupt generation. I would say a generation that has not healed itself and continues to live in that wound. into a deeper mystery about ourselves and our connection to nature, because this wound, this great wound, is energetic in nature. It has to do with the kundalini. It has to do with the light seated at the base of the spine. But when that light comes up through the spine, it comes through areas and spaces that are wounded. So we have to learn how to help ourselves because that's what I mean about previous generations. Because that's their hold. They're holding this wound. But they caused it. It's like, so it is their problem. I know, 400 years ago, when Europeans first came to these shores, we brought evil with us, So we're still living in the wake of that. But today's video was about giving yourself the space you need to heal, the space you need to reconnect and get outside of those harmful structures. To them, it's a game. But when there's something at stake, when your soul is at stake, and your life and your autonomy is at stake, then it stops being a game. Like, there is something on the line. We have something to lose. But I mean, look. Just listen to the waves. It's not worth losing. We are here to break that curse. As long as we use our hearts and we really do care about what happens in this life to us, to the people we love, It's like, let wisdom steer. Let your wisdom steer. Previous generations were steered by something else. By, the dragon.